Hey, Robert here from Body Fit Bootcamp TV. What I want to speak to you about today, and I know it's a weird title, this one, it's really about why you may destined to be fat forever. It's quite a controversial title, but let me fling this out here and explain why the title is what it is. When it comes to losing weight, when it comes to changing the shape of your body, when it comes to toning up, when it comes to building muscle, whatever your goal is, the idea of it, the picture of it, the pictures you see in Facebook, what you look at on YouTube, the images you see in magazines and newspapers, the image you hold in your head, all these things that are put in front of you, the idea of it sounds great, but in reality, it's damn difficult. And this is sometimes where a lot of people get confused between the reality and the actual thought of it. You see, a lot of people like the idea of being a millionaire, but a lot of people don't. And a lot of people who like the idea of it don't actually achieve it, and they don't achieve it because they don't directly correlate the hard work to what it takes to get there. They just hope that one day they'll get there. Which is why a lot of people hope that they'll win the lottery. Yes, I would love to win the lottery, but I never buy a ticket because I never put all my eggs in one basket and just try and wish my life away. Instead, I'm looking at trying to better different things in my life. So when you come to changing the shape of your body, it's pretty much along the same lines. Don't wish for it, but actually work for it. And the best way to do that is simply by taking action. Realise what it is that you want. So you've got this vision in your mind, you've got this vision in your head of what you want to look like. Whatever that goal is, whatever that picture is in your head that is you want to look like, then you need to know everything about yourself. You need to like some of the top fitness models and pro athletes across the world. This didn't used to be their job. It's not who they were. They held down normal jobs just like you and me, and they weren't necessarily fitness professionals, but they've had to learn. Yes, they've had coaching along the way, but they've had to learn all these different things to understand how their body works so that they can drive forwards. What makes them gain weight, what makes them lose weight, what makes them put muscle on, what takes it back off them, how they get fitter, how they don't get fitter, how to get better rest and recuperation, when's the right time to eat, what's the difference between carbs and protein, how much fat should you have in a day. All these questions, as soon as you master them, as soon as you understand them, then you'll start to change the shape of your body. And that's what committed is. So if you say to me, for example, you want to change the shape of your body and you want to do it 100%, but yet you're willing to just rely on your coach to get you there. But then let's say I've got another person who wants to change the shape of their body and they're relying on their coach to get them there, but they're also doing their own homework. They're reading books. They're on Google researching things, they're watching videos on YouTube, they're asking friends and people who've already achieved what they want to achieve how they actually done it. They're putting it into practice on a daily basis. They're basically exhausting every avenue possible. Who do you think is going to get there quicker? The chances are it's probably going to be the second person, the person who's exhausting all avenues plus using their coach. And that's really where it stems from, guys. You need to want it like 100%. Now, don't get me wrong, if you want to change the shape of your body and you're not too interested in taking it to the extreme, then that's cool. You can change the shape of your body by losing a little bit of weight and toning to some degree. Getting your dream body is probably never going to happen with that approach, but you will change your body to some degree. But there's so many diets and coaches and community fitness classes and God knows what else out there that will say, do you know, you can continue to come to our classes and you can still have your treats and you can still go out every single weekend and get pissed up and you will change the shape of your body. Well, this might be controversial, but to all those that say that, fuck you. And here's why. Because I've been in this industry for 13 years and I understand how it works. I understand what it takes to change the shape of your body. And a coach that says that is lying to their clients. That does not happen unless you're genetically gifted, and even then it's difficult. If you want to change the shape of your body, it takes damn hard work. Hard training, lots of rest and recuperation, and a proper planned out dietary plan, nutritional plan on a daily basis. There's no rocket science amongst it. It's basically knowing where you want to go and putting all the steps in place to get to that end goal. It is that simple. But for somebody to turn around and say that you want to get something, you want to change the shape of your body, but you're not really willing to put the hard work in, you just prefer the idea of it as opposed to the actual reality, that's never going to happen for you, my friends. So you're going to have a quick think about what it is that you actually want. A lot of people, if I can paint this picture for you, a lot of people, let's say you're climbing a mountain, and a lot of people want to see what it's like at the top of this mountain. They want to see the view. Only difference is, the biggest percentage of the people who want to get to this top of the top of this mountain, they only go halfway, and then they make a decision that it's not for them, or there's a shinier mountain or a bigger and better mountain across the far side, so they'll go do that mountain instead. And this is jumping from program to program, diet to diet. They get halfway up the mountain, they come back down, and they start again, and they keep climbing half a mountain and loads of different mountains, all these half mountains all the way along. There's a small, tiny percentage of people who get results, who you see in Facebook and Twitter and magazines and TV and YouTube and everything every day, who have got the body that you want. And what they have done, they're the small percentage of these people who've put in the hard work. And instead of stopping halfway, what they've done is they've went right to the bottom, they've went right to the top of this mountain. They've then made the decision, is it worth the sacrifice and to keep going on to the next mountain and improving, or do I want to come back down the mountain because it wasn't worth all the sacrifice? Until you're at the top of the mountain, you can never make a decision. And the analogy for being at the top of the mountain is you being in your ideal body. Until you're there in your dream body, until you've got that, you're where your vision is, you can never really make an executive decision and decide. So first of all, work out, how bad do you really want it? Do you really want it as bad as what you think you do? Are you confusing the reality with the idea of it? Are you climbing halfway up the mountain, or are you ready to go all the way up the mountain? Have a little think about it. Don't be tricked or confused or baffled by diet plans or coaches or shake companies or whatever else out there that tell you that this is easy. I'm here to tell you it's not easy. It's damn hard work. It's easy when you know what you're doing and you start to implement it, or rather it's not easy, it's simple, but it's not easy. It's a simple process, but it's hard work. Once you get it into place, it starts to become fun, and you then start to enjoy it. It doesn't feel like a chore anymore. You're no longer on a diet. You're no longer pushing yourself to go along to the gym or go out for runs or whatever it may be. And you then start to begin to enjoy your body a little bit more. So have a little bit of think about what it is that you want. Feel free to leave a comment under this video. You can even hook up with me on Facebook if you like, or send me an email across and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your actions on this and where you're going to take it. That's another episode of Body Fit Bootcamp TV. Speak to you soon. Bye.